Despite a long, successful and varied acting career, the much-loved Pauline Collins will likely forever be remembered for two roles: spirited parlourmaid Sarah Moffat and liberated housewife Shirley Valentine. She was at the heart of the downstairs life in the immensely popular historical drama Upstairs Downstairs. The role of Sarah Moffat led to a successful television spin-off in 1979, Thomas and Sarah, co-starring her husband John Alderton. Their shared professional lives were a testament to their deep, long-lasting partnership. Pauline and John married in 1970, and throughout the decades they frequently appeared on screen together, from the sitcom No Honestly to the romantic drama series Forever Green. John Alderton described his wife as a remarkable star, noting that her true magic lay in bringing out the best in everyone she worked with. Their enduring marriage was one of the industry's most treasured love stories. Pauline's greatest triumph arrived in the late 1980s with the one-woman play Shirley Valentine, appearing in the title role as the bored Liverpool housewife who finds romance and self-discovery on a spontaneous trip to Greece. Her brilliant comic timing and emotional depth earned her both an Olivier Award and a Tony Award, a rare double achievement. When the story was adapted for the big screen, Pauline bravely held out to star, going on to earn a BAFTA Best Actress Award and an Oscar nomination.
Those travel sickness pills mustn't be working. I still feel sick and I've taken 4 already, and I've only travelled up and down the stairs.
Gilson Lavis was one of the most valued and respected drummers in British music for over 5 decades. Though his name might not be immediately familiar to all, his powerful, sophisticated drumming provided the backbone for 2 incredibly successful bands. Gilson first rose to prominence in the 1970s as the drummer for the band Squeeze. His drumming was a crucial ingredient in the success of their tightly structured pop songs, including hits like Cool for Cats and Up the Junction. Following Squeeze's initial breakup, Gilson found his true home as the longtime drummer for Jools Holland and his Rhythm and Blues Orchestra. For more than 30 years he was a foundational part of the band's energetic live show, maintaining a partnership with his former Squeeze bandmate Jools Holland that brought joy to many. His work was so admired by his contemporaries that Rod Stewart once hailed him as the best swing drummer since Charlie Watts. Beyond the stage, Gilson was also an accomplished portrait artist and an active member of the Alcoholics Anonymous Fellowship, supporting others through their struggles. Presenter and journalist Quentin Willson was a trusted voice and genuine champion for the British motorist. With his characteristic wry delivery and immense knowledge, he brought the world of cars into our living rooms for many years. Quentin was most famous as one of the hosts of the legendary motoring show Top Gear, where he quickly established himself as the authority on used cars. He brought a sense of fun and expertise to motoring, which he continued to deliver on other successful programs such as the Cars the Star and Fifth Gear. Quentin was also an avid consumer advocate, dedicating a significant part of his later career to campaigning on behalf of drivers. He even famously appeared on Strictly Come Dancing in 2004, where, despite holding the lowest score in the show's history, he embraced the experience with his usual good humour, proudly describing himself as the dancing equivalent of a JCB. Alongside his bandmates, Richard Derbyshire, frontman for the 80s band Living in a Box, scored a worldwide hit with the single Living in a Box in 1987. Formed in Sheffield, the trio quickly became known for a blend of driving pop hooks and the deep, soulful edge that Richard's vocals provided. This quality was particularly evident on their memorable ballad Room in Your Heart, which became one of the band's 2 further UK top 10 hits. Richard's former bandmates paid tribute to his incredible and versatile vocal skills, noting his ability to move from raw power to tender, heart-melting charm. Although the band parted ways after creative differences during the making of their 3rd album, Richard continued to thrive as a songwriter, penning successful songs for a host of major artists including Lisa Stansfield, Level 42 and Jennifer Rush. Gary "Manny" Mountfield was one of the most respected bass players in modern British rock, lending his skill to 2 seminal bands, the Stone Roses and Primal Scream, making his bass lines the defining pulse of the indie scene. Manny joined the Stone Roses in 1987, and his funk-infused playing was integral to their sound. After the Stone Roses disbanded in 1996, Manny moved to another successful group, Primal Scream. He became their full-time bassist, lending his powerful rhythmic talent to their albums from Vanishing Point onwards. Often viewed as the most amiable member of both groups, Manny was a constant source of optimism for reunions. He returned to the Stone Roses in 2012 for their comeback, playing his part in one of the most anticipated returns in rock. While most people will remember Jack Shepherd most fondly for his defining role as the detective Wycliffe, the versatile actor enjoyed a long career which encompassed television, film and stage. Earlier in his career, Jack became a leading figure for the National Theatre, achieving a major career highlight by winning the Olivier Award in 1983 for his powerful performance in the original production of David Mamet's Glengarry Glen Ross. His skill was equally celebrated as a director, staging The Two Gentlemen of Verona at Shakespeare's Globe in 1996, a production that later transferred to Broadway. Long before he became the face of Cornish crime, Jack had a significant breakthrough television role in the 1970s political drama Bill Brand. As the radical firebrand Labour MP, his compelling performance earned him a BAFTA nomination for Best Actor. However, it was his role as Detective Superintendent Charles Wycliffe between 1993 and 1998 that made him a household name, captivating audiences as the taciturn, intelligent detective who solved crimes across the dramatic landscape of Cornwall. His portrayal brought a subtle, almost philosophical depth to the familiar crime genre.